Well, I think it's a shame. Surely they could have called you.
Well, they may have. I'm having a bit of trouble with my phone.
Oh, Zoe. Let me at least give you something towards it.
No. Thank you. But no. I've got to do this on my own. Can't go scrounging off my sister every time things get a bit tough.
I know you're a wonderful actress, and you're living your dream. But is it, you know...
Yes. What I ought to do, I don't know. But I'm damned if I'm giving up now after everything I've done to get here.
We have to die. We have to die. Live. We have to know. We have to know. No. Sister.
Yeah.
Did you like the concert?
That was a very good...
Wasn't she marvellous?
Yes.
And so were you.
Oh, stop it.
Can I get you a drink, Zoe?
A beer, please. He didn't like it, did he?
I think he was rather intrigued.
And you?
To being transsexual. And I seem to recall...
Well, Chekhov refers to lots of unseen characters. We decided if you don't see them, they don't exist.
Here you are. All very novel and interesting. So,
We're on a profit share.
Oh.
But you know what, David? I would sooner be doing something worthwhile than earning millions writing shit.
I do have other interests, you know.
And I really appreciate it. The Ladyboy Natasha was a crap idea.
You're Zoe, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Zoe.
Chris.
Oh, yeah, of course, sorry.
No problem. So what are you doing up here? Thought you lived in London.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I do. But I have a thing I need to do up here. Actually, I'm running a little bit late.
We're open during...
Opening hours? It was nice to see you.
I'm afraid we haven't got good news. Well, as you know, we were optimistic that changing your medication would be of significant benefit. But I have to tell you...
Meaning... But I don't want to...
Support.
How long?
Maybe 9.
How are you? You sounded so miserable on the...
Hospital.
God, what's happened?
Bad news. 24. Oh no, 23. Role play. Tell you, when the play closed, I got a couple of days' work up here doing role play. It's easier tomorrow.
Oh, you got me really worried then.
When supper, all that crying has really taken it out of me. Still, if I ever get a film role and they want me to cry, at least I won't have to squirt anything in my eyes. Oh, David, what on earth are you doing skulking about here?
I need to talk to you.
But I'm on my way back to your place.
Privately.
So, what's all this cloak and dagger stuff then?
I have a proposition for you.
I hope that's not as pervy as it sounds.
Good God, no.
Oh, well, I'm not sexy enough for you.
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Yes, but no, but yes, but no, but what?
I'm looking to hire you.
David, that's more insulting than not fancying me.
I mean, I want to engage you for some role play.
Jesus, David, are we talking whips and obedience here?
Of course not to anyone, particularly not to Jen.
It's curiouser and curiouser.
Do you promise?
Brownie's honour. And you're talking to the gal that take the secret of Brown Owl's cannabis plants to her grave.
I want you to meet the author of Love Letter. Never saner. There's that. When pubs disappear, they never come back, right? And Zoe here, who happens to be my sister-in-law, who does lots of what they call role play. This will be her greatest role.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
A writer, probably about 3 months until the fuss dies down. We get the 300 grand, minus what we pay Zoe. I'll explain why. She's not a bloody spy.
I don't mean to be rude, Zoe, but...
Sister. She's family. And anyway, we'll be paying her. She can sign a contract. You wouldn't mind that, would you, Zoe?
No, but I do mind my deal. You didn't mention what you were making. And I have to sort the tax out.
My accountant can do that. And all that's left is going to...
400 a week? Still pretty crap.
to 500, which is £490 more than you were getting for your last theatrical My apologies. Zoe, 500.
Agreed.
Gentlemen. Why? Zoe is a young actress who happens to be my sister-in-law and asked me to negotiate for her. It's easy. We just collect the money. Ready?
Chris has asked me to go for a drink with him. I'll see you back at the house.
Yes, of course. Tonight.
Well, you wanted to ask me for a drink, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. We can go to my pub, if that's okay.
Pints a pint?
Look, it is quite something you've taken on. Sure you want to go through with it?
I'm sure I want 500 quid a week. I'm sure it'll be a laugh. I'm not sure you're sure. No, I'm going to read it tonight. Give me a clue. Is it really dirty? Go and give me a teaser.
What?
Like, quote a line from it. What, you're embarrassed?
No.
So it's okay for you boys to have loads of fun writing your wet dreams, but I'm the one who has to mop them up. Because it's just all too dirty and humiliating for you.
No, for you.
Are you on duty till closing time? Walk me home then.
Coffee and naughty biscuits. So much. That scene in the kitchen with the food blender. I'd always wondered what the pulse function was for. Right.
I must say, Miss Fiona, portray. Is it,
Oh, I don't think that's pertinent.
Miss Field's outre little tale of yours.
Do I have an option?
Yes, yes. It seems as though several writers were involved in the narrative.
Well, that's very easy to explain. Because this type of novel is traditionally written in the first person, I wanted to see if I could illustrate the various contrasting and yet complementary traits that make up the writ. And it seems I've succeeded.
Was this a conscious decision?
4 authors wrote this book. Or rather, I had 4 voices in my head.
Trying to redefine the form.
I was trying to redefine my overdraft.
Do stay, have a glass of wine, buy a book, and Zoe will be...
I know, I nearly blew it, but I tell you, it's getting bloody difficult to keep this up.
I'm sure, and I think you're doing amazingly. Just hang in there.
Yeah, it's weirding me out that the women that come to these events, and I mean, it is virtually all women, they see me as some sort of voice for their own fantasies.
But isn't that why these books are so popular?
Well, of course, but I mean, the readers are kind of bonding with the author, another woman. I just feel bad that they're being exploited by 4 dirty old men.
Thanks.
Sorry. 3 men in Max and an apprentice.
I'm sorry you feel like that. In fact, I'm sorry we started the whole thing.
96 channels of sound. Don't let your earpiece fall out, whatever you do. And £1 million worth of lights. And of course, it's going out live. But other than that, okay, we're seconds away. Relax, enjoy yourselves.
Going to camera 1 in 5.
I'm thrilled to be talking to Zoe Fielder.
It's my pleasure.
So...
You mean, what on earth made you write it? Well, I wrote it because I have a ravenous appetite for steamy stuff. My one desire in life is desire. I mean, right now, from imagining greasing a pair of antique bells.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's get these out of the way quickly, shall we? Based on experience. Well, wouldn't you like to know? None, probably. Is it important? Oh, the trick question. Well, do I believe in women's equality? Of course I bloody do. And will I be writing a sequel? Well, I'm not sure. What do you think? Exactly. But if they do, I have plans to write many, many more books.
For your very frank answers, and good luck with the book.
I'm sorry, David. I don't know what came over me.
Bullshit! You were just flexing your muscles.
Maybe. Or maybe I was being the type of feisty young woman that TV audiences like. You want them to believe I wrote the damned book, don't you?
Of course, but I don't want them to believe there's a sodding great library in the offing.
Come on, David. It's time for your next insightful encounter.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is Lenny.
Come on, Lenny.
Personally, I liked your performance, which I suspect is what it was.
I was just trying to be honest.
Not always the best policy. You need people on side. That's what these junkets are all about. Never burn bridges before they're built.
30 seconds and into the next interview. Stand by in the studio and someone please find a dustpan and...
You're really quite prudish, aren't you?
I'm not prudish.
Well, here's to our youngest, naughtiest, and most lucrative author. Cheers. And you're going to be an even wealthier young lady. Congratulations.
What's happened?
The publishers want you to sign for 3 more books. We're still negotiating the advance, but it'll be well into 7 figures.
The film rights have been snapped up, and they start casting next week.
What do I do?
Sign the contract and enjoy yourself.
I need a little time. It's a big ask.
If they rush release the film and it's a success, it'll put the price of your publishing advance up.
Leave it to us. You're in safe hands.
That's just it. In my mind, the price has skyrocketed and the revenue tripled. Can't you see that?
Look, I'm really, really sorry, but I'm an act. Words should be spoken. My words. So, you see, it wasn't just David, it was all 4 of them. No one meant any harm. I guess we did save the pub. Or me.
I'm not very angry.
Me too, that's why I had to call.
Do you want all this?
Yes, I do. And I think I can cope. Jen, there's something else.
Let me take you home, let me take you home. And I swear that every morning you wake up to the smell of coffee and bacon. Oh, you silly thing, you made me wanna laugh, you made me wanna sing a song. Scratch your back if you scratch mine, I'll watch your back when you walk the line. I got you, baby, I got you, yeah. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine, I'll watch your back when you walk the line. I got you, baby, I got you.
It's not my film. Look, I don't have a moral problem with any of it. And I'm sure there's someone planning the next, but it wasn't real. Any of it. One for boobs and one for bum. And I left my sweet, supportive agent for a big cheese who already doesn't, just wasn't fun. What do actors do when they're unemployed? Have you got any vacancies?
Yeah.
You sexy thing, 'cause you take my breath away and take my breath away, yeah.